I don't know why it went blank, but it did. Hard day, working away, AI and me. Hard day, but what a day. Working on my little show, but I've run out of credits. But it's looking real good. I hope you will, my friends. Hard work, taxing my mind. Yes, sirree. But I think it's worth it. I know some don't agree with what I'm trying to do. Can't please everybody, can you? I think hard work will pay off. I hope my club rises up. That's what the show is about. Just a different vision from my mind to you. Right, I hope you liked it. Straight off the top of my head, because my screen, I was practicing and my screen just went black. Let's have a look, see who we've got here. Now, as you can see, I've got my Newcastle Falcons hat on. Yeah, right. Well, who have we got? Good evening. We've got AK-47. Another predictive day. Well, do you know what it is, right? It's been one of them days today where I've been out, and while I was out, I set guardrails. Guardrails are important. I'll tell you why. We got Mike Pickers Gill. Very good evening. So, yeah, I set guardrails this morning while I popped out. The guardrails are vital. Okay? When I was listening to Christian of We Are No Code, who spoke about platforms you can create with. Yeah. So part of it was listening to this guy because he's well rich, you know. He has his own academy, and if you've got an academy, you're making money. Simple as. Yeah. Now, here on this channel, yeah, there's 5 channels in total, but here on this channel, what you're on about is like Newcastle United, bit of music, and a bit extra. And why? Why I'm doing that? And it's simple. Yeah. The reason why I'm doing that is because I believe in what I'm trying to do. Now, somehow, somewhere, there was 10 of yous. There's no 5. Whoa, this is looking real good. Like, but I'm going to continue because I'm doing a live. So, what I've been doing, I've just uploaded one video, 20 minutes long, giving you little ideas. Yeah. Oh, there's 10 back. Now, on the number 1 laptop is the Matey Magpie Show. Now, let's be honest here, right? With chat, right? It's kind of going up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you are going in and out of, you're missing out. Yeah. So I've got screenshots to post over the next couple hours. I mean, you can probably hear in the background the TV's on. There's a match tonight, but I've got to eat food as well. So it's multitasking on a gigantic scale. Yeah. Good evening, FP. My financial advisor has forbidden me from investing in your projects. Excellent. When 2030 comes around, yeah, and these projects are flying high, FP, you can go back to your financial expert and say, cheers, mate. That's as much as I'm going to say. Now, going back to the video processing, yeah. With the video processing, I'm putting in guardrails, and what I'm doing is this. When I'm putting in the guardrails, I am doing it's not a colon. No, it's a speech mark, isn't it? Yeah, speech mark. So I'm putting speech marks in and putting what I want within that speech marks. So I'm giving it everything. And what I'm saying to it is this: we're going to stretch things. Like creating a new St. James's Park. My vision, what we all wanted, was like 80,000 or higher, considering how many went on to the town war, right? 300,000 went into the town war when we won the Carabao Cup. So that was the idea of like doing something, and St. James's Park is still as it is. Nothing's been done to it. But I wanted to put that into the Matey Magpie Show to show you all a different vision. Also included is unique features, which you can see in the screenshots. Yeah. So, did I hear you right, Eddie Howe? Yes, Eddie Howe is in the show. The reason, Eddie Howe, I believe, um, given the right backing by Ross Wilson and David Hopkinson, our CEO, as well as the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. If they give him what he wants, we're not just going to have like the memory of the Carabao Cup. We're going to have the FA Cup, the Premier League, and then we're going to go to the big one, which is the Champions League. I'm surprised Eddie Howe gave you permission to use. I haven't asked for anybody's. That's a whole minefield, and I've used the shot of Eddie, but it's not close up. It's distance shot. Yeah, so you'd have to like zoom right in to to turn around and say, "Oh, you're using my image." Considering some people have taken images from YouTube, which really they shouldn't have done, and remixed it their own way. It just goes to show you, though, at the end of the day, like what um, Lovable of seekingyou.co.uk said. Um, FP is saying, I am so annoyed with my advisor. Do you have any financial data for me to back up? What are the returns so far? I don't have, because I'm not a financial expert. I am a creator. That's it, which is why in the video is a financial disclaimer to say it's risky. It is. But I'm not looking for tomorrow, the next week, the next month. I'm looking long term. And long term is 2030. So with the meme coins, when the money comes in, spend it wisely on what's needed, and then have the projections from that point onwards. We haven't got there yet. You can't project with like under a pound. Do you feel me where I'm coming from? So once I get over a pound per product, then there's obviously going to be paper trail of everything. How much money do I need? Well, the one thing I see is this. I say this in many, many videos. When I'm investing to create something, I look at that investment as like a night out on the town, where you go out, you enjoy yourself, you wake up next morning feeling as rough as a bag of dogs, and you've got a hangover and everything, but in your wallet is empty because what you've gone out and you've had the experience, skinned. So you can't. Given that is like you can like go back to the bars and the restaurants that you've been to, and it can have a refund. It doesn't work that way. Yeah. But what I would say is this, like with Donald over in the United States of America said, it's a supporter coin. And because it's long term, it's not short term. It hasn't been rug pulled, it's just been moved from one platform to another. Now, I think by between now and 2030 time frame, it'll be either £1 or £10. Just my opinion. Do you have your own financial advisor? No, I've. That's what that's what I'm being saying in a lot of my videos. I am a creator, and I put the information in little information boxes to say to you, this is what I'm doing. It's not just talking about Newcastle United, singing about Newcastle United. It's more. And I think that gives you more, because it's not just, oh, well, he's doing a watch along, or he's talking about structure of the club, statistics, formations. I don't do that stuff. I just do, the way I am. But no, I don't have a financial advisor because they cost money, you know. And what I've done is, because since 2017, when I was in West Denton in Newcastle, I've been building towards this. Tap Talk. Hi, mate. Do you watch cricket? Not if I can help it. I find cricket boring. Did try it at school, but when somebody threw the ball and it just missed me head, I was like, nah, not having this. And that's me being honest. I mean, I know you wear helmets, and you've got the guards to stop you getting hurt, but it's not for me. No. Well, as like I say, I put the pads on, all of the, like, your gloves, your bits and pieces, and picked up that little short stick, and was told not to hit the bales. Don't hit the bales. So when this guy ran up, the I don't know if it was a spinner or what, but it went straight past my head, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Where am I from? Newcastle upon Tyne. So let's put that there a second. Oh. So this is what I'm saying. Here on this channel, pardon me, you don't just get talking. Sometimes you will get a song. It just depends what comes. Here's one thing for you. Eventually, when I've got boosted me credits again on Flover.ai, what it's going to do is I'm going to post a video like, are you brave enough, etc. Post it into the elements, so that, just like Sam Fender did at St James's Park, my music, instead of Local Hero and the Bladen Races, because they are copyrighted, my music is going to be round St James's Park. Just so you know. Yeah, so playing at St James's Park. What a dream. Having all the people singing the songs. While the magpies flying. But it's going to be fun watching the mighty magpies as they poke fun. Cause the little ones don't know anymore, which is where the education comes in. People talking anyhow. He brought us the Carabao Cup. Imagine what he'll bring next. So like I said, yeah. The only thing with the Plek is it spins. Right. Where we got? Let's see who we got. Blade and Racers ain't copyrighted. Is really old. Yeah, well, yeah, it is old. But there is a little bit of it, but like it's minuscule. Equal Temper is the Mighty Magpies Duck spin-off. No. The part of it is education, yeah, where because the magpies are young, they've got to learn, so that's a big part of it. Amanda Keelty's here. Only if Paul prefers mallards instead of ballots. Couldn't help that one. Brilliant, man, brilliant. But yeah, I mean, got to make him eye. So yeah, I mean, that's why I wanted this channel to be different. You know, I mean, doing this and stretching stuff. I think it's worth it. You know what I mean? Plus, you get music as well. You know, that's a bonus, and you may get a song. So, right now, I'm not going to be on too long, cause got our food as well. See, sitting, hold on a second, sitting, looking at the computer screen for hour after hour, you've got to have food, yeah? So, only a few more videos to do tonight with, they'll be on behind the scenes, just so you all know. Right, stick that there. Oh man. Right. Don't worry, you're not going to hear the sound of the kettle. But this is part of YouTube. It's like, you know, making drinks and stuff like that, real world stuff. It's kind of the same thing with like the products I mentioned in the previous upload. Real world assets. Okay, here we go. It's Corvo! By the way, Corvo, the video which is currently on laptop number 1, I've almost run out of credits, but if it works out from all the different guardrails I've put in, it should be 10 out of 10. Just let you know. I had to put the guardrails in due to, as it was playing, it was jumping between scenes, and I was like, you need to pull stuff out. Yeah. So go bongo here. A lot of new faces in chat tonight. FP, should I ask my financial advisor again about? It's up to you. I mean, I've been speaking while I was out today to bus drivers and listening to them talking, because there was a transfer of drivers, etc., and one got dropped off. So it was like listening to their natter of like how much the wages are, etc. I can't tell you about those files because it's American and I'm a Geordie. A carpet fitter it's a technical job, fitting a carpet to really high standards. Damn, that's technical. Plus, there's getting it into the house as well. So, good job. Anyway, now the previous video covers what's in the previous video. We've got here Bongo, nice one, Paul, doing an impact assessment for the new buses is really good. One thing the drivers did say, which was interesting. One second. So I don't spill this. Right. One thing that the drivers did say. Real world asset, which I mentioned before. Now, part of that is buying anything, right? I mean anything, like a uniform, the fuel, to get you to work. Costs money, yeah. So it's financial. And as I was saying to FP earlier, I'm not an expert. I'm just a creator. What's Noisy Boy? What? Saying hey. Oh, got Daz in as well. Daz is on TikTok. Now, where was I? Oh, right, yeah. With the video I did earlier. The driver today was saying to us that they get like 27, they get paid for 27 passengers on a bus, which is, it's the same size bus as the old Mercedes manual buses, like what you would drive years and years ago. And I'm talking like 2006, because I used to drive them, and occasionally the gear stick, when you were changing gears, the gear stick would pop out in your hand, and you're like, uh-oh, hazards straight on to warn those behind you that there's a problem, i.e. the gear stick's in my hand and not stuck to the gearbox. But as I was saying to him, back then, those small buses, 27 passengers, I want to take at least 60. One of the problems, and obviously because this is a real world asset, one of the problems is this: you build new houses, new housing estates, not just one, there are more than I've got fingers for in Nottingham. They're going to need transport to shops, to other villages, to see friends. So that's the real world asset. You drove the semi-automatics. Are you talking about the pre 1990s buses, or around about that time? Hi, I'm from YouTube HQ. We've noticed that you have gained subscribers. We have decided to like your stream. Okay, pretty good. I was meant to do something the other day and I haven't, because I've been busy working, but it's YouTube related. Now, yeah, when I was talking to the bus drivers today, I want I want at least 400 people, 2 instructors, and the instructors are to take the general public out and give them a taste of what it's like. And why 2? So that if one is feeling a bit bad, rough, the other one's in. Do you know what I'm saying? There's always one on site. Now, like I say, with that, what he said to me today, the last one coming home, was, he says, brilliant idea. Will they give you the thumbs up? And if they do give us the thumbs up, then it's like, what? A fleet of vehicles, somewhere to store them, because you need somewhere to put them. You know what I mean? Yeah, Daza seems to have been a bus driver as well. Are you the old man? I haven't even seen any of that. And there's a reason, because like I say, I think it's on Netflix or something. It's on a platform you've got to pay to watch. So I haven't watched it. Ah, uh, oh wow, well, of course it's Ric Flair, man. Of course it is. I'm sure he's American. Anyway, now the hard part is going to be speaking to the council, which is where the people in power come in, and the people in power act on your behalf. You speak to them, they pass it on, and they try and arrange your meeting where you're all in the same room at the same time. And that's one of the things, like he was talking about. He says, really hope you get this off the ground. I do, because, like I say, if we do, then we're going to have a different background. Yeah. Um, I was Arriva only. All right, Arriva. Yeah. Well, lots of my ex um, bus company used to toddle over to Arriva, and if they couldn't get Arriva, they went to Go Northeast. And Amanda Keelty saying hi, and so is Dexter R5B. Sorry for the pop up. What was annoying? Okay. Uh, Doc, please call. He's waiting. Huh? All right. Yeah. Now, so between now and April, the episodes, fingers crossed, if it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg to go up to expert on Flover.ai, we'll keep it going. Episode, the one which is coming out in the next day or so, that one, and then we're going to stretch the time from 2 minutes plus to 10 minutes. From 10 minutes, eventually, we'll get to 30 minutes. Are you Moby? No, I think Moby is from Liverpool. I might have got that wrong though, but he's a good artist. But yes. So tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll log into seekingyou.co.uk and do a live stream and test if it'll bounce to Facebook, because I've got all of the other. There's two being done. One is Twitter, the old X, uh, and the other is Facebook. So there's two done with the API keys, which nobody tells you. The API keys is damn complicated. I, I didn't understand how complicated until 3 hours into it. Uh, yeah, I've officially returned to Twitter. I did say a long time ago that if 32K was successful, i.e., the the smart contract went on to the exchange, then I'd come back. But listening to a lot of people, I've thought, well, I can do my YouTube and shots of the company and advertise that way. See, with Seeking You and with Geordie Nation, they both mirror each other. It's just one's Nottingham, one's Newcastle. Some people, I have seen a very small percentage, little, still using notes, coins in maybe 2 instances within, say, 18 months. But yeah, I mean, everybody seems to be switching to digital. Like, put their phone over the machine, go beep. But yeah, I always get paid in coinage. Like, what you mean? You always get paid in like your £5 notes, your £10 notes, your £20 notes, or are you talking about with your pennies, your fives, your twos, your 10 pences, your 50 pences, and your pounds? Is that what you mean? So what was that? Will you info dump me with your plans? I feel like, what was it? Yeah, Bongo Bongo is kind of correct. There's 2,600 content wise. Some of them are short, 3 minutes. Some are 10. Some are longer. The longer ones, I'm going deep dive into like bits and pieces associated with it. If it's a small carpet like a door, that would only be 437. Yeah, but a carpet fitter wouldn't fit a door carpet, would they? You just plonk it at your door, rub your feet on it. You know what I mean? Now, the hope is when I've nip over to press play, because I've got to press play, watch it, then if I like it, I'll download it to upload it. Sometimes I use cut-offs. All right, yeah, got you. Well, I mean, having like offcuts of good carpet, you know what I mean? That's a bonus for you. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say between today, and I haven't got a clue what the date is today, but between today and the 12th of April, there's changes coming. Yeah. And I hope you like the changes. They're still coming, regardless. Pardon me. And we keep ploughing forward. Yeah. We don't sit on our morals. Adult education is you're not sitting on your morals and you're focused like a racehorse with blinkers on. Yeah. I'm using one hand because my other hand's using the mobile. Yeah. And for those who wanted to know, I'm just going to show you something. Right. this is the new mobile, and it has its screen protector on it. What it doesn't have at the moment is the SIM card in the slot there. I haven't got round to putting it there. That's the honest truth. Yeah. So, what we got? I think Franz is because he only accepts coins because he can fit. Oh, right, got you. Well, there's one problem though with that, and it's this. I don't know if you've like worked this one out, but when video goes around from like Facebook, Instagram, etc., across social media, and people watch it from different platforms, what's to say one of them isn't working with the tax office and you've kind of like give it away? Do you know what I mean? And you didn't want the red letter, do you know what I mean, from the tax office. I look like James Nesbitt. Do what? Is James Nesbitt is the actor, I think. Well, of course he handles your taxes. That's why he's a financial advisor. You mean your accountant? Yeah, I would expect that. So, more content will appear. Some of the content will be membership only, giving you the heads up. Also, we have super chats, super stickers available in chat. And yeah, so I need some food. So everybody have an absolutely awesome Monday evening, wherever you are. But he is getting the sack soon as per. No, but I'm not saying sack him. I'm just saying educate him. Look at it this way, right? Show them knowledge. Yeah, you show them knowledge that's irrefutable. If they're not willing to take that advice on board, then probably sack them. Yeah. Yeah, good night to you as well, Amanda Keelty. Could you send me some data? All the data is within like my videos. That's why the reason why I did it in video is this. Yeah. I'm just a kid from Benwell in Newcastle upon Tyne. I didn't live there anymore. But I'm just a kid from there. And anybody who knows Benwell knows I haven't got airs and graces. I haven't got wads and wads of cash to buy flash cars. So what you get is what you get. I hope you like it. So that's my best advice. And look at seeking-u.co.uk. Look at what's there. Look at www.geordie-nation.co.uk and what's there, because they are meant to mirror each other. Yeah. And while working on one, there's also the side one, which you're going to see screenshots of. Okay. The advisor hasn't seen any evidence you made a penny. Well, that's fine. Well, your advisor, yeah, this financial expert, yeah, they're probably looking at figures 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, etc. Yeah, that's what they're probably thinking. And they'll advise you risk on that. But I'm at the start. I have capital, which is the amount which is on these on Radium, yeah, but the price is low. When the price gets to £1, then there's money available to buy whatever it is that needs to be bought. And when you've got the bought in your hand, so to speak, you've got the receipt. There's your data. You know, like you can't turn around and like magic up 400 buses. You can dream of 400 buses, but standing next to 400 costs that. And that's where the data is. Yeah? Okay. So, enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'm going to have some food. So, be good and see you on the next one.